Good day and thank you for tuning into the AAU TV Mid-Week News, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Association of African Universities. My name is Maame, Atuakoa, Nyame, and in our top stories, Malawi University of Business and Applied Science alumni establishes fund to support struggling students. In health, Nigeria uses zipline drones and new policies to boost healthcare. In Discovery, smartwatches pave new way in preventive healthcare and surgical safety. And in entertainment, Davido makes surprise appearance at Lagos Fashion Week. Please stay with us for the news in detail after the short break. We'll be right back. The Malawi University of Business and Applied Science Alumni Association, in partnership with the university administration, has introduced an endowment fund dedicated to assisting students facing financial challenges. This fund is designed to offer long-term sustainable efforts to support students to cover their tuition fees and other essential education expenses, ensuring that more students have the opportunity to pursue their academic goals without financial barriers.
The Malawi University of Business and Applied Science MUBAS Alumni Association President Wisely Fury explained that resources for the fund will come from alumni-led fundraising events. In the past, the alumni group has offered occasional assistance to students, but Fury noted it was time for a long-term solution to support students facing financial hardship. Fury shared that many MUBAS students come from low-income families and struggle to afford essential academic resources such as tuition, living expenses, and necessary study materials. He cited a case where the Alumni Association stepped in to help 200 students who were at risk of being withdrawn due to unpaid fees, emphasizing the urgent need for this endowment fund. The fund is expected to provide crucial relief, especially for students who depend on loans, part-time jobs, or limited family support to meet their expenses. Stephen Kumitawa, president of MUBAS Students Representative Council, expressed confidence in the fund's potential to help students focus on their studies rather than financial difficulties. He noted that similar initiatives could benefit other institutions across Malawi, a sentiment echoed by the Commonwealth Student Association's representative from Malawi, Japhet Ntala. Although details of the fund structure, including a possible loan model, are still under review, Fury confirmed that the fund is now operational. He hopes that the initiative will inspire alumni from other universities in Malawi to create similar endowment funds to support their students and contribute to the country's future by investing in education.
Meanwhile, the African Union has teamed up with 21 universities across Africa to create sustainable solutions that address critical water and climate resilience challenges facing the continent. This collaborative initiative aims to formulate a new African water vision and policy framework, which will serve as a strategic guide to enhance water security through the region. By harnessing the expertise of these institutions, the AU seeks to promote effective management of water resources and bolster the continent's ability to adapt to the impact of climate change.
Over 1,500 participants, including representatives from academia, politics, technical field, and civil society, gathered at the 9th Africa Water Week in Cairo, Egypt, earlier in October 2024. Organized by the African Ministers' Council on Water, the conference centered on placing water and sanitation at the heart of achieving the AU's Agenda 2063, the Africa we want. The conference underlined Africa's commitment to sustainable water management as a cornerstone for achieving both Agenda 2063 and the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. Participants called for stronger partnership, climate-resilient infrastructure, and innovative financing to tackle water and sanitation challenges. A communique issued at the close of the conference advocated improved governance and collaboration across government, private sector, and regional regional bodies to ensure universal water access. Stellenbosch University, SU, a leading partner in the other NEPAD Water Centers of Excellence, ACE Water 3 project, introduced initiatives on water governance and cross-border resource cooperation. The project, funded by the European Commission, will support water resource management, human capacity development, and innovation to promote sustainable practices. Through ACE Water 3, more than 1,200 participants will benefit from 40 specialized courses, research opportunities, and international collaboration to strengthen skills and regional impact. The Africa Water Week event coincided with the release of a critical report by the Global Commission on the Economics of Water, emphasizing the urgency to recognize water's economic and environmental value. Dr. Ngozi Ogonjo-Iweala, co-chair of the commission, highlighted the water crisis as both a warning and an opportunity, urging for a transformation in the water resource economies to support sustainable development. The AAU-supported ACE Water 3 project aims to build Africa's resilience to water scarcity, contributing to peace, growth, and stability across the continent.
Meanwhile, Nigeria's healthcare system faces significant challenges as the mass migration of doctors, known as JAPAC trend, deepens a crisis in medical staffing. At the same time, Nigeria is adopting new technology to address healthcare accessibility, partnering with US-based Zipline to deliver essential medical supplies to remote areas using drones.
The exodus of healthcare professionals to developed countries has worsened Nigeria's shortage of doctors, with many public hospitals overwhelmed and unable to operate due to lack of staff. The Lagos state government has introduced policies to retain retired doctors and ease recruitment, while partnering with innovative solutions like Zipline's drone technology to bridge gaps in healthcare access, especially in rural regions. Nigerian doctors are drawn abroad by better pay and working conditions, leaving hospitals with far fewer staff to handle the rising patient load. With doctor-patient ratio as high as 1 doctor for every 4,000 residents in Lagos, many patients face long waits, reduced quality of care, and additional financial strain. The brain drain has particularly affected specialists, leading to closure of facilities like Lagos University Teaching Hospital, which recently had to shut down 5 wards. Amid these challenges, the Federal Ministry of Health's partnership with Zipline aims to improve healthcare access for millions, using drones to reach remote communities with vital supplies. Zipline service currently covers 3 states in Nigeria, with plans to expand nationally. Zipline Senior VP Kathleen Burton emphasized the company's goal for supporting health equity across Nigeria, bringing supplies to urban and rural areas alike. Local leaders and community in north-central Nigeria have welcomed Zipline, citing its positive impact on healthcare. As Nigeria works to address these challenges, integrating drone technology alongside policies to retain medical professionals may help bridge the critical healthcare gap. For now, the government's efforts represent steps towards sustaining the healthcare sector amid the challenges of brain drain and healthcare delivery barriers.
Please stick with us for news on Discovery after this short break. We'll be right back.
Are you a university, college, high school, private organization, NGO, individual professor, instructor or facilitator seeking to take advantage of the numerous benefits of online education? Look no further. The AAU eLearn Africa LMS is a great opportunity to begin your journey to online course development and creation for teaching, learning and training purposes. AAU eLearn Africa LMS, which is a partnership between the Association of African Universities and eLearn Africa, has made available ease to use online learning tools to all stakeholders within the educational ecosystem of the African continent. This is to enhance teaching and learning in the bid to expand online learning opportunities for students in Africa. The online platform is open and available for free to all stakeholders and facilitates virtual access to classes without needing the other tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, among others. For more information, visit www.aau-eLearn.com elearnafricalms.com or contact us via aaulms@aau.org or estherm@elearnafrica.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at AAU Elearn Africa LMS.
Explore a whole new world of exciting visuals with AAU TV. Get ready for a mix of interesting talk shows, interviews, discovery documentaries, and news on AAU TV. It's not just about watching TV, it's about experiencing something special. AAU TV reaches over 25 countries in Africa, bringing you a blend of knowledge and fun. Learn about different cultures as you enjoy the shows. If you have events or want to showcase your business, we've got you covered. Watch AAU TV free-to-air channel on satellite. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter, at AAU TV. Reach out on call or WhatsApp us at +233 26 629 6601 or +233 20 399 5210. AAU TV, the voice of higher education in Africa.
Welcome back from the break, and in our Discovery News. According to reports from the BBC, smartwatches are revolutionizing healthcare by collecting extensive real-time physiological data that can identify potential health complications and detect early markers of disease. This innovation allows healthcare providers to intervene proactively, often before symptoms progress, thus enhancing preventive care and potentially improving patient outcomes.
At Shav University Hospital, Chief Anesthesiologist Patrick Shotka is conducting trials with the Massimo W1 smartwatch to identify potential complications before surgery, using detailed physiological data to predict and prevent post-operative issues, potentially saving lives. Smartwatches are now equipped to monitor heart rate, oxygen levels, respiratory rate, and even hydration to a medical-grade standard, providing doctors with crucial insights. This technology has shown promise in cardiology, where early detection of arrhythmias can lead to preventative treatments, and neurology, where studies indicate that wearable tech could detect Parkinson's disease up to 7 years before diagnosis. Cardiologist Gosia Wamil from Mayo Clinic says patients frequently bring data from their devices to clinics, enabling doctors to spot and treat conditions early. Research is also underway to see if smartwatches can help forecast seizures in epilepsy patients and predict asthma attacks, offering users life-saving alerts and enabling preventive care at home. However, experts caution that while these devices offer substantial benefits, there is a risk of false positives causing unnecessary anxiety. As smartwatch technology advances, so does its potential to reshape healthcare and reduce costs by catching diseases and conditions earlier than ever.
Now in sports, the Black Satellites of Ghana advanced to the final of the West African Football Union Zone B Under-20 Cup of Nations qualifiers with a thrilling 2-1 victory over Côte d'Ivoire. Jerry Fie's decisive penalty in the second half sealed the win for Ghana, who now return to the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations.
In a closely fought semi-final on Sunday, October 27, Ghana came from behind to clinch victory over their West African rivals. Côte d'Ivoire struck first in the 18th minute with a goal by Luku Jores, but Ghana leveled the score just before halftime through an own goal. The teams entered the break tied at 1-1, but Ghana emerged stronger in the second half. Efie, already with 3 goals in the tournament, converted a penalty to put Ghana in front. The black satellites then resisted a late push from the Ivorians to maintain their lead. Desmond Ofe's squad showcased resilience and composure to secure this vital win, which not only moves them to the WAFU B Under-20 final, but also ensures qualification for the 2025 Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. This marks Ghana's return to the continental competition since winning it in 2021. The Black Satellites will now look forward to the tournament's final, hoping to carry their momentum forward. The win also strengthens Ghana's position in West African youth football, marking a promising path for the nation's emerging talents.
Also in entertainment, Nigerian Afrobeat superstar and Grammy Award nominee Davido thrilled audiences with a surprise catwalk appearance at Lagos Fashion Week on Thursday, modeling a finely embroidered kimono by acclaimed menswear designer Ugomonye. The singer's appearance energized the event, which celebrates African fashion by showcasing over 60 designers and uniting creatives, buyers and enthusiasts from across the continent.
Lagos Fashion Week has been a pivotal platform for African fashion since its launch in 2011. Davido's appearance drew cheers from attendees and added extra buzz to the event. Adeze Sebo Mokaize, a film producer and content creator, praised Nigerian designers, saying that all the flowers and all the coins can be taken, and it was noted that the show was full of relatable fashion, vibrant colors, and the extraness that defines African style. For Mokaize, Davido's cameo on the runway was the icing on the cake. The week-long event at the Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, also includes diverse panel discussions covering sustainable fashion, branding strategies, and entrepreneurship opportunities, providing insights for both emerging and established designers. Fashion influencer Stephen Daniel highlighted the inclusive nature of this year's show with plus-size models and a broad representation of skin tones and body types. Lagos Fashion Week 2024 continues to captivate with its eclectic styles, blending avant-garde designs, cultural garments, and glamorized functional wear. Ivy Kakiza, a business development manager, observed that the quality and variety in showcase designs keep improving each year, although she hopes to see more female-led brands on display. From vibrant African prints to contemporary silhouettes, the event transforms Lagos into a creative epicenter underscoring Africans' influence in the global fashion landscape.
Looking for a job in higher education institution on the African continent? There is no need to go looking. The Africa Education Jobs Board will deliver available jobs to you via our platform. To start your search, visit our website. On our website, you will find variety of job postings classified by the sectors and professions they belong to. There are sections devoted to variety of career-related materials, as well as information on African countries. All information you require, based on the job description and requirements, are accessible on the site. If you are looking for a job in higher education on the continent, use our dedicated portal, www.africa.edujobs.com. For job market updates, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AF Jobs Board.
On business, according to a recent Reuters survey of economists, Egypt's economic growth is anticipated to reach 4% by June 2025, marking a gradual recovery from the austerity measures implemented under an International Monetary Fund program. This projected growth underscores optimism that Egypt's fiscal and economic reforms will enhance stability and drive progress across key sectors, setting the stage for long-term economic resilience.
The report predicts further growth accelerating to 4.7% in fiscal year 2025 to 2026 and 5.3% by 2026 to 2027, reflecting gradual improvement despite current economic challenges, including currency crisis and regional conflicts. Contributing to the economic strain is the ongoing conflict in Gaza, impacting Egypt's tourist sector and Suez Canal revenues. However, earlier agreements with entities like the UAE Sovereign Fund (ADQ), which secured a $24 billion real estate deal on Egypt's Mediterranean coastline, have bolstered the nation's financial reform effort. This deal paved a way for an $8 billion IMF package announced in March. Although inflation is easing, it remains high, with forecasts at 20.4% for 2024 to 2025 and 11.4% for 2025 to 2026. Economists expect the Egyptian pound to continue depreciating, with predictions of an exchange rate near 50.4 per dollar by mid-2025. Additionally, central bank lending rates are projected to decrease, potentially easing financial pressures on businesses and households.
On the international front, in a report from Kiev, Russian officials claim to have foiled an attempted cross-border incursion from Ukraine into Russia's Bryansk region on Sunday, marking the latest escalation in the ongoing conflict.
This incident follows a large-scale Ukrainian strike in August on Russia's Kursk region, which Ukraine continues to hold despite Moscow's counter-efforts. Russian officials have since bolstered defenses, reportedly with North Korean troops in Kursk, as tensions with NATO allies continue to grow. Bryansk Governor Alexander Bogomaz stated that the Russian military repelled an armed group attempting to breach the border, asserting that the situation remains stable and under control. Elsewhere, Russian officials stated that over 24 Ukrainian drones were intercepted across regions including Bryansk and Tambov, where no casualties were reported. Meanwhile, in Ukraine's southern city of Kherson, Russian shelling killed 3 civilians and injured others, sparking fires in residential areas. Kyiv also endured a 3-hour overnight air raid with about 10 drones shot down, though no injuries occurred. Amid the heightened conflict, Russian President Vladimir Putin reiterated threats of a potential nuclear response should NATO support Ukrainian strikes deep within Russia. Ukrainian officials argue that such long-range capabilities are essential to pressuring Russia toward peace negotiations.
And that is all for the news. Let's take a quick recap of our top stories. In higher education, Malawi University of Business and Applied Sciences alumni establishes fund to support struggling students. In health, Nigeria uses zipline drones and new policies to boost healthcare. In discovery, smartwatches pave new way in preventive healthcare and surgical safety. And in entertainment, Davido makes surprise appearance at Lagos Fashion Week. And I'll thank you once again for sticking with us on the AAU TV Mid-Week News. Get interactive with us on our dedicated news portals via Association of African Universities on all social media platforms. My name is Maame Ekua, Atuakoa, Nyame. See you next week and bye.